so I'll go ahead and call the Public Affairs Committee meeting to order. Both members are present. I'll move to approve the previous meeting minutes.
I second.
The previous meeting minutes have been approved. There is no old business, but since this is our first committee meeting since hosting our first Convos with Council, I wanted to provide feedback to the community on a few things we discussed then and the results of those discussions. First, Safety Town will be held on May 16th at the Fostoria Junior Senior High School. It is being presented by the Fostoria Police Department, Fire Department, Chamber of Commerce, and the Fostoria City Schools, along with numerous donors from town. It is open to preschoolers who are going into kindergarten and will be limited to 30 students. Since this is the first one in quite a while, they are only holding one this year to see how many applicants they get, with the hopes to get enough for a couple days next year. Next, the Neighborhood Block Watch is intended to be headed by community members and not city employees. The police department would have no problem with officers attending meetings if time allows to do presentations, but not to be in charge of it. Also, the most up-to-date council agenda is now being posted on the meetings link under the council tab on the city website the Monday before the council meeting. And finally, Parks and Rec Board and the city manager form of government will remain a point of consideration. But all in all, it was definitely productive to hear from the citizens in the relaxed manner and to be able to give them feedback from their suggestions here. So that brings us to new business and planning the next combos for council. I like the idea of sticking with the last month of the quarter, which would be June then, and then that would give us some time to plan for it as well. The first combos we hosted the first Saturday of the month. So I was going to propose doing our next one the first Saturday of June, which would be June 7th. And everyone said last time that the time of day worked best for them. So I was thinking 11 o'clock again, if you agree to that.
Did you have to check with the library?
So I thought, like, we were considering doing different locations every time. I thought the room at the library worked really well for our purposes, but I wouldn't be opposed to hosting it somewhere else. I like the idea of doing it outside somewhere. I liked your idea of like walk the res, but my concern with that would be just how to carry the conversation with a group of people.
Yeah.
So did you have any other suggestions?
I think the library worked well.
Okay, do you want to stick with the library then?
The library right now.
Okay, all right. We'll plan to host the next Convos with Council Saturday, June 7th at 11 a.m. at the Fostoria Kabish Memorial Library, pending confirmation that the room's available.
Okay.
Okay?
Do you want me to call them or do you want?
Sure, that would be great. Thank you. And then I would also propose that the Public Affairs Committee meet again the Tuesday after our next combos. So skip next month and then meet Tuesday, June 17th at 5 o'clock here in council chambers.
June 17th?
Mm-hmm. Did you have any other new business?
I do not.
We'll move into the public comment portion of the meeting if there's anybody that would like to speak.
Deb Tyson. And I just wanted to know how it's going with the streets. Do we know that yet? The progress, which streets are, I know I've heard progress on Fremont Street, but that was the only thing.
Thanks, Deb. Is there anyone else that would like to speak to the Public Affairs Committee? Then we'll move on to the communication portion of the meeting. Did you have any miscellaneous?
I do not.
I did want to report that council at large applicant, that we had sent out council at large applicant thank you letters. They were mailed and signed by the Public Affairs Committee on behalf of all of council, as we were all sincerely grateful and impressed with the qualifications and quantity of those who applied. It was inspiring to see so many dedicated citizens eager to serve, and we hope this will spark even more interest and encourage others to get involved. Therefore, we would be remiss if we did not take this opportunity to also remind everyone to vote on May 6th as another vital way to shape our community's future. I will move to adjourn.
Second.
And the Public Affairs Committee meeting has adjourned at 5:05 p.m.